Oh. Meanwhile, the Lakers beat the Thunder for the second time in a row to extend their 6-game winning streak as LeBron James hit a game-tying three late in regulation. Then, he stopped the team in overtime with the defense there for L.A. against the Thunder. James's line, it featured 25 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds in that one-point win after his minutes were down big time in January. Quite a different story so far this season. I should say this month. LeBron leads the NBA with nearly 41 minutes per game. According to Elias, 36-year-old LeBron is the oldest player in league history to play in 3 straight overtime games. He's been LA's leading scorer each time. The Jump's Rachel Nichols joining us now with much more of the story. So, Rachel, I mentioned his minutes were down after the first 5 weeks of the season. What's the level of concern for the Lakers with LeBron's minutes going up this month?
The truth is, whatever the Lakers' level of concern is, it doesn't really matter because this is LeBron James' decision, and you know that as well as all the other fans out there. And look, LeBron knows his body better than anyone. He's earned the right to make these kinds of choices, and he is also aware, by the way, that he is leading the MVP race right now. Our colleague over at ESPN.com, Tim Bontemps, does an annual straw poll at this time of year. He surveys voters on who they're thinking of voting for right now, and LeBron is leading the race by quite a bit over Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic. LeBron has heard in the past when he thought he should be winning MVP that the perception of him coasting during the regular season, taking games off for maintenance, that hurt his chances. We found out last year after he lost out to Giannis just how badly he would like to win a 5th MVP, and I think he is pretty determined to play as much as he can this year.
Well, they're rolling right now. Let's go to the Eastern Conference, and it's a completely different story for the team that met the Lakers in the finals a year ago, the Heat. Now, they've won 3 games in a row, but they're still 10-14 overall, currently outside the playoff picture. They're on the road in Houston tonight to face the Rockets as they start a 7-game road trip. Rachel, what's the outlook for them to turn things around right now?
Well, look, you're showing highlights from the game they played against the Knicks the other night. Not quite at the level of the 90s Heat-Knicks rivalry that I miss so much, but it was really fun, and it was a reminder of what this Heat team can be. They had such a difficult start, one of the teams that has been hardest hit by coronavirus early in the season. Jimmy Butler missed about 3 weeks. He lost 12 pounds in about a week while he was dealing with COVID. Threw the entire team off. Bam Adebayo also adjusting to the fact that everyone knows he's coming this year. Everyone is looking for him, but they do seem like they're finding their rhythm again. And as you mentioned, they're not just out of the playoff picture right now. They're not even in contention for the play-in game that the NBA is going to have at the end of this season, but I do expect that to change. And as we saw last year, this is a team very comfortable playing from behind. They play from behind and have won in a lot of games in themselves, but they also have played from behind in the playoff bracket. As you remember, they were the lower seed when they met the Bucks in the second round. They were the lower seed in the conference finals and, of course, in the finals as well, but they know how to play from behind. They're going to have to again this season.
And the graphic we posted really said it all about Jimmy Butler. This team is 3-9 when he's not on the court, 7-5 when he's playing.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.